Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so 35 to 45 years ago. And that's crazy. I researched it and I'm like, okay, you try to give out a study, okay, and yet you are you're basically going way back in history. The study is long overdue. There's going to be new studies, new things that are always coming up. And to have 35 to 45 years and to say, oh, 40% who are police officers, they are wife beaters. 35 to 40 years ago, almost a century. Lord have mercy. Can this woman seriously just go back and do your research? Think, oh, 35 to 45 years ago, and I'm quoting this today? So irrelevant. It is so crazy. I'm not trying to sound smart, but when you look at timestamps and think to yourself, why should I quote this that's 35 to 45 years ago? Why? And it is insane, but that's what she believed. And so I was like, okay, yes, I want to debunk that. Like, seriously, do your research before you quote things. You gotta think, how long ago is this? And you're gonna say, okay, well, now I come to my conclusion. This is irrelevant. It's not today's research. It was 35 to 45 years ago. Okay? Seriously, definitely do your research. Okay? It's not that hard. We have technology, we got books, we got libraries, we got everything that you need. You just got to read the material. So I gotta say, yes, there was unlawful arrest that was made. However, there was arrest that was made because of people being violent towards the right. You will see that as unlawful, but it definitely is. You can be standing on the sidewalk and people are telling you to leave, but you're like, I have every right to be here. It is a public sidewalk. I don't see anything that's private if it's a government building or government's, it's open to the public. So you're there, but they want to push you out. So it's so weird. So yeah, she said she was divorced, and I said, you're probably single too, huh? And my assumption is that she blames all white men, and I love ICE. I think that we should have more women, more men, more men and women that can really do the job and that can do it very well. And then when I look at that, the whole video, I'm like, that is so unemployment activity. None of them have jobs. It is so crazy how they could protest so hard, but yet they are doing it for a wrong cause. They can do so many more with exposing corruption, but to protest and scream belligerent things to people who have an opposing viewpoint. So yeah, I said that. I'm like, the lady doesn't talk to her mom, and I had to guess, you don't talk to your father either. And they were very racist towards Nick Shirley. Yes, he's a white Caucasian. I assume he's a Caucasian male. I have nothing against with Nick Shirley for being white. And yes, they were saying racial slurs to Nick Shirley. It is so weird how you could say it to a person who's Caucasian and say to yourself, that's not racist at all. What kind of ignorant BS is that? I mean, don't listen to these people. Don't listen to them. Think for yourselves and you'll know the truth. Okay? They don't care about the Mexican flag because if they do, they can legally go over to Mexico, find people who are homeless, feed them, you have money to actually do protest and to actually help people, go to Mexico. It's so easy to go in there. It's not even funny. You can help people get their papers. You can definitely be an advocate for people who are homeless there, who doesn't have health insurance, who have to pay the bills, pay the price. And it's so crazy that these people won't do it. So, and so they don't care about Mexicans as they think they do. So, and that's what I said. And then I think 16, 17. Okay. 6, 7. All right. No. So it's I guess it's someone's getting arrested, and then I said take them all. Take them all because they're being so violent to Nick Shirley. They are, kicking him. They poured Gatorade on him. I mean, I said arrest people, and especially if they're like putting things in people's face, if they're touching them visibly, they're bothering them, the police tell you that they're going to arrest you. The best bet is to back off and just stay where you are. But they don't want to do that. They want to agitate people so they can just obviously make them leave. And that's the satisfaction that they really want. And yeah, I said to say 40% of policemen were wife beaters, and that was 35 to 45 years ago, was complete total BS. Nick Shirley never got kicked out of LA. What are you smoking? What are you drinking? Okay, Nick Shirley never got kicked out of LA. Yeah, sure, they limit what use for what journalism can post. You can get fined out of the blue. It's crazy stuff, right? But never kicked out of LA. I said hopefully Spencer Pratt can reverse this BS, but corrupted politicians sure love fraud. They sure love creating fraud. They sure love covering fraud. Yeah, these people are ignorant. See you guys later. Alright, peace.